interesting drama llama for me. I wanted to watch this alone and I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it alone. I will watch it with you. And this time, it's not Mujin, but a girl with big tits. That's what it is. Does one need to know her? Apparently, it's about the artist who drew one of the Hololive chicks. I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I just know that I really fucking love the artist. No way. Is she real? No AI? You gotta honk her boobs and then you can feel it from the softness whether she's real or not.
When a single tweet set the VTuber community on edge. From Korekore,
Dude, this guy, every time I hear anything about Korekore, it's just bad. Like, this guy is like the fucking Keemstar of Japan or whatnot. He always shares like such strange news about like YouTubers, VTubers and whatnot.
a name that needs little introduction in Japan's entertainment world. Korekore isn't just a gossip streamer. He's Japan's...
He's kind of evil. Look at him. He's sitting like fucking Shinji's dead. He has like the... he just needs like the glasses on. And then he's going to be anime.
most notorious expose YouTuber. Known for his sensationalist style and massive live streams, he's built a...
Isn't he the guy who like had like that interview with Rushia and Rushia got into trouble or whatnot? I am like 99% sure that it was him.
Reputation for getting insider information directly from VTubers.
I almost spit my coffee. Dude, Rushia, she's kind of cute though. So you come here, expecting a video. Well, tough luck, bucko. We only have the brand new Gamersup's Waifu Cup with your most magnificent space cat on it for a limited amount of time. Check out the link below. Like, I know that she was apparently a bad person. She like cocked her boyfriend or whatnot. But she's kind of cute. He was married to Rushia. He was not married to Rushia. Rushia was dating Mafu. No? Cute but total psycho? Just my type.
Musicians and public figures themselves. He's exposed major music producers like Yab, which worked with Niji Sanji, and...
That's all you need to hear. Worked with Niji Sanji. The end. End of the video. Wrap it up, boys. Any color.
And was a key source behind the very public divorce of Mafu and Mikaneko. And he also played a major role in the Rushia Uruha scandal that led to one of Hololive's most infamous terminations. So when Korekore tweeted that night, people paid attention. At tonight 11 p.m. he wrote, "Live broadcast. I will make accusations related to former Hololive member Minato Aqua."
Dun dun dun! It's Minato Aqua time. She already graduated, didn't she? Like, she's not with Hololive, I think.
One sentence. That's all it took to set the VTuber world on fire. To understand why fans were so alarmed, you have to understand who Minato Aqua is. Or rather, who she was. Minato Aqua was one of Hololive's top stars after...
Dude, I saw her art, or like the art of her everywhere. I didn't even know that she was a VTuber and she was already famous. I saw so many fucking pictures.
After 6 years as part of Hololive, her graduation on August 28, 2024 sent shockwaves.
Much love to Aqua. It hurts, but I will try to see her off with a sa. Why does this never get easier? I love how Mume tweeted it and then she also managed to, you know,
through the community. She was a foundational member, a fan favorite, and for many...
You know what's going to suck? When the horny pirate chick will graduate. That's going to break Hololive. I feel like she's one of the biggest one on the Japanese side right now. Marin. And she is going to be just like... Ta-da-da-da.
One of the faces of Hololive itself. But her story didn't end there. Just 2 months later, on October 27th, 2024, Aqua returned. She redebuted under a new identity, Sakuna Yuki.
Oh! Oh, it's the same artist. Oh, dude, I love the artist now. It's so cute. It's so pretty.
And her comeback livestream shattered records, with over 300,000 live viewers tuning in simultaneously.
How much was Gura's redebut? Saba redebut? That was like 200k too, no? Something. Yeah, okay. 200k waiting. At least 5? Definitely at least 5.
The level of attention most VTubers can only dream of. So when Korikori named her in his tweet, fans immediately feared the worst. Would he expose something from her past, reveal personal details she had kept hidden, or was he about to drop a scandal connected to Hololive itself? Soon after, Korikori issued his second announcement. Starting at 10:45 p.m., a live broadcast of dark news on Kick, Hololive, Minato Aqua.
Damn, he's streaming on Kick. Oh, it's over. Damn, you know that he is down bad because he's streaming on King.
Sakuna Yuki's case. 3 names: Aqua, Hololive, Sakuna Yuki, and a warning: dark news. Fans were left to speculate.
Even though they are gone, what good does it do to accuse them now unless they are reincarnated or something? What happened? I will wait. Akutan related, huh? I have a feeling we fans are gonna swarm again.
Theories spread like wildfire. After all, Korikori streams have a history of not just reporting news, but changing careers or ending them. When the livestream finally begun, the truth stunned even Korikori's regular viewers. It wasn't Aqua, it wasn't Yuki, it wasn't Hololive, but it was someone deeply connected to all of them. Her illustrator.
Dude, I love Mayo Puyo Bento. Oh my god, their art is so good. Oh, no, not my boy. No, what the fuck?
A respected artist named Gao, and what Korikori revealed that night would end his career. This is the story of the Gao scandal. Korikori began the central portion of his stream by calling the alleged victim directly. She joined the call live. Her tone was quiet, oddly casual, but her statements were unsettling. She explained that their relationship began when she was 14 years old. After replying to Gao's tweets, he contacted her through direct messages. From there, they played Splatoon together, grew close over regular calls, and after just a few
Hello, FBI? Hello, I'm calling FBI.
months between August and October, she was the one who suggested they meet in person. She traveled to Gao's home, she stayed overnight, and their relationship turned physical. At the time, she said she believed Gao was single. She told Korikori directly, "At the time, I didn't know he was married."
Bro, okay, first of all, he was a guy. I thought it was a chick, the artist. Second of all, he was married. Third of all, he was doing a 14-year-old? What?
Only after they began meeting, she explained, did Gao reveal the truth. He told her he was separated from his wife and that his child, who was in elementary school, lived with the wife separately. He himself was living with a girlfriend. Initially, he had claimed to the—
Wait. So, he had a wife, but separated, but he lived with his girlfriend and he still decided to fuck a 14-year-old? What? The fuck?
The victim that the apartment was simply a rented workspace. In reality, she discovered that he was living there with his girlfriend, whom he introduced to her after she arrived.
How is it that some men have so much riz? And I bet you that he wasn't even hot. How is this happening? What is this? What is this unproportionate amount of riz distribution?
This revelation came only after she had already visited his home and stayed there. In other words, while Gao was still legally married and had a child, he was living full-time with a different partner.
Wait, so he was married, but he had a girlfriend, but on top of the girlfriend, he was cocking not one but 2 women. That's a lot of females, you know? That's a lot of females around.
His girlfriend at the apartment where he invited the victim,
That's
all
crazy.
the while having an affair with a minor. Despite this, she said she wanted to keep seeing him, but Gao eventually blocked her, cutting off contact, a detail he would later confirm himself. Yet, their story wasn't over. Years later, they reconnected online without even realizing it. Gao, using a different account under a different name, contacted her again. She herself was using a different name and appearance. Notably, she had changed her hair. For 2 years, they talked regularly, mostly through calls.
Bro, what are the chances? How did he know? How did they find each other again? What? How? Dude, there is no fucking way that you accidentally find the same person again. She parted that. No, she pulled like a Superman. You know, she had like the bangs into her face and put on the glasses.
According to her, Gao did not recognize that she was the same girl from years earlier. In May 2025, when she turned 17, they met again in person.
That must have been the most awkward meetup of their lifetimes. Like, hey, aren't you the chick I had my thing with like 2 years ago? Wait, aren't you the guy who blocked me 2 years ago? I said, shit, it's you again. So anyways, do you,
Even then, she said Gao still didn't realize who she was. She explained that Gao told her he was divorced and single, and believing him, she agreed to meet. They went to a hotel, resumed a physical relationship.
Bro, ew. Wait, okay, why would you? Why? Why?
And begun dating again. But
also, can I point out, this hand-holding was oddly sexual. I'm sorry.
They went to a hotel, resumed.
Look at that. That's like raw hardcore porn right there.
A physical relationship.
Fuck that. This NSFW easiest ban of my life. Look at that. Oof. Dude. I'm almost there. I need a second.
Physical relationship and begun dating again. But the relationship didn't last. Around June, Gao told her he couldn't
the relationship didn't last. I wonder why. Surprise, surprise.
Forget his ex-girlfriend and broke up with her. She also revealed that while dating her, Gao had been seeing his ex behind her back.
Which one? The ex-girlfriend or the ex-wife? He had a little bit of a lot of things going on.
Then, one of the most disturbing details, she revealed that she had a 5-hour recording of conversations between herself and Gao. At that point, Korikori asked her directly, so you're exposing him now because he dumped you? And she replied, honestly, yes. Korikori acknowledged her motive but stressed to viewers, even though your reason isn't pure, this guy's dangerous. He warned that Gao could have targeted others. Korikori then explained that Gao was not only a VTuber illustrator but also known for creating adult doujinjis.
Okay, to be fair, his art was good. Okay? I'm sorry. You gotta give credit where credit is due, okay? The art was good.
Some of those works, Korikori suggested, may have been inspired by real-life encounters. He posed to explain for viewers unfamiliar with VTuber culture. For those unaware in VTuber culture, the artist who draws the avatar is called the Papa. In this case, from this guy, Minato's Aqua's illustrator.
Bro, who would have known that, like, artists can be such sluts? Like, actually, like, have a wife, have a kid, have a girlfriend, a bonus girlfriend for funsies. Like, what kind of exciting fucking life are they living? Yes, oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm opening my legs. My legs are open, okay? I'm whoring out right now, too.
Finally, Korikori revealed that Gao had all—
Who's your papa? I drew myself. It is me. I was my own slut all this time.
Also leaked confidential information in private calls. This included unannounced anime collaborations and behind-the-scene details about the VTubers he worked with. But just as the story seemed to reach its peak, something unexpected happened. Gao himself appeared in Korikori's stream chat without hesitation.
He just showed up like, oh shit, you guys are talking about me? I'm sorry, I was just banging my other ex, not her, another one. What's up? He would have just come in and just like gift like 10 subs. That would have been amazing.
Korikori invited him into the call. Moments later, Gao's voice was heard live. What followed was no longer just testimony, it was confrontation. Korikori questioned Gao directly. He asked why Gao had blocked him earlier. Gao admitted he did so to avoid being flamed by him. Then, Korikori asked him the central question. Is it true you had a relationship with this girl when she was underage? And Gao simply replied, yes, that's true.
What, dude, if you do shit like that, I don't know about Japanese laws. Like, I don't know if you go to jail or like what's the legal age in Japan. But why would you admit live to like a gossip reporter YouTube guy? Why?
Just like this, he admitted.
14 is legal? Is it? Let me... Okay. Please, FBI, don't look at me. Japan... legal age. No, it's 18. No? No, wait, 16. The age of consent in Japan is 16 or older. It's 16.
To everything. Korikori followed up. Seriously? And was she the only one? And Gao answered, no. There's one more. When asked if the other girl was famous, Gao said, no, she's just a regular person. Korikori also asked,
was she famous? No, she was just a poor bitch. It's not even worth mentioning. Don't worry about it.
Whether Gao had ever pretended to be a female online. Gao simply replied, I didn't try to act female, but I kept my gender ambiguous. Then came one of the most surreal moments of the stream. Korikori asked the victim when she had told Gao that she was the same girl from years earlier. She explained that she had only told him during the...
I think the guy is 40. They only mention it like here, but I guess that these are the ages that first she was 14 and then 17 when they met, so the guy was 40. I mean, he had a kid and, you know, wifey for life and whatnot. Yeah, straight to Yale.
Their breakup call that day. Korikori reacted in disbelief. Today? You said I'm the same girl from when I was 14? And she confirmed yes. When asked why she didn't reveal her identity sooner, she said simply, I missed the right timing. Basically, it was only after Gao ended their second relationship that the victim finally decided to reveal the truth.
Japanese people are weird, man. Why? So you're a 14-year-old and you decide to go on with a guy who is 40. He blocks you. You accidentally get found by the same person. He doesn't even realize it's you. You start dating again and it just never fucking comes up that, hey, by the way, you already dated me, and the guy didn't notice it. I would be offended. If I would be that girl, I would be so fucking offended. Like, I would cancel him too. Just for the sole reason that he fucked me twice and he still didn't remember. What the fuck?
He had never even realized it before. Insane.
That's such a man thing to do. That's like when you go to the fridge and you're looking for something and it's right in front of you and you can't see it. My man had a fridge moment, but with a girl. Fuck you. But it's true. Is it true or is it true? You go there and you're just like, where is it? And then you ask your mom, your girlfriend, whatever female there is home, and they are just like, it's right there. And they point at you and like the object materializes right in front of your eyes. And you're like, oh.
And although she had previously told Korikori about her story years ago, it was only now that she gave Korikori permission to tell her story publicly. And during Kori's stream, Gao himself confirmed this sequence of events. Korikori then asked her what she wanted from Gao now. Her response was direct. I want him to apologize for hiding his marriage, cheating, and I hope this prevents more victims. Korikori replayed her words to Gao. Can you apologize for that? Gao replied, yes, I'm truly sorry for hiding my
I'm sorry for fucking you twice and not remembering I was doing the same hole. God damn it. I really thought you parted your hair differently. I didn't notice.
Marriage and for what I did. Cory then asked if she planned to report him to the police. She answered, I'm thinking about it. I plan to discuss it with my parents. Turning to Gao, Cory asked, what's your...
Bro, if... Jesus Christ. How do you even bring it up to your parents? Oh my God. Oh, that's... Dude, it's tough to be a parent. Imagine your daughter just whips you up a story like this. That, hey, mom, so I was with this dude when I was 14. And then I was again with him. Should I report it? I don't even know where to even put myself. Yeah, that's the most awkward conversation for the entire lifetime. If I would be the father, I would visit the Gao guy with a baseball bat. I would like, you laid a finger on my daughter, you have no fingers now. Congratulations.
Your plan? Do you intend to take responsibility? And Gao responded, as an illustrator, I think it's going to be impossible for me to continue. I'm considering retiring. When Cory commented, even though you're talented, Gao replied, I've betrayed the VTubers I work with. I probably can't be involved in this industry anymore. Then Cory encouraged the victim to work with her mother and consider legal action. She revealed that during the stream itself, she had messaged her mother, telling her what had happened. Her mother replied, thank you for having the courage to tell me. Cory then reassured her and emphasized that reporting to the police was the correct next step. At another point during the confrontation, Cory even asked Gao how he intended to take responsibility for what had happened. And Gao responded that if the victim did file a police report, he would turn himself in. As the stream neared its end, Cory addressed his viewers directly. This wasn't just an internet controversy, this was a criminal case. And Gao, beyond his confession on the stream, made no public statement on social media. Cory reminded viewers that what happened next would depend entirely on whether the victim filed a police report. And yet, as serious as Gao's admissions were, the story wasn't over, because equally troubling revelations were still to come. At this point in Cory's stream, the situation was obviously no longer just a scandal, it was potentially a criminal case. In 2023,
straight to jail. Dude, I can't believe that this artist, I have looked up to this guy for so long. His art is genuinely so fucking good. And he just couldn't keep it in his pants. Dude, losing your entire career because you can't keep it in your pants is so sad.
Japan officially raised its national minimal age of consent from 13.
Oh my god, the age was 13? Oh my god. Oh, that's so weird. Bro, 13 is like a baby. Oh, that's so... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's so fucked up.
To 16 years old, ending a law that had remained unchanged for more than a century and was long criticized as among the lowest in developed world, according to reporting from NPR. This legal reform was part of a broader overhaul of Japan's outdated laws related to violence. However, that national standard doesn't reflect the whole legal picture. Each of Japan's 47 prefectures can enforce stricter protections through local regulations. In prefectures like Tokyo, for example, the age of consent is effectively raised to 18 years old under the so-called obscenity ordinance designed to protect minors from exploitation. In this case, the victim mentioned working at a maid cafe in Kansai and stated that Gao lived nearby. Their apartments were reportedly just 3 minutes apart. Kansai encompasses major prefectures.
Of course, it was a maid cafe. Of course. Why would you ruin such a wholesome thing? I just want to go to a maid cafe and I want a cute girl to more and more cune above my omurice and shoot me hearts. Why?
Like Osaka, Kyoto, and Hyogo. While exact prefectural laws vary, many parts of Kansai have similar strict protections. Under Japan's Child Welfare Act, engaging in any intimate relationship with a person under 18 years old, unless legally married with parental approval, is considered a punishable offense. And in this situation, there was no gray area. Gao was approximately 40 years old. The girl was just 14 at the time of their first physical encounter. According to NPR, under the 2023 reforms, any physical relationship involving someone aged 13 to 15 becomes a crime if the adult involved is 5 or more years older. Gao exceeded that threshold by nearly 3 decades. When we lay this against the timeline revealed in Korikori's stream, the severity becomes even clearer. Their first relationship began when she was 14, likely in late 2021 or 20.
Bro, what? It's so fucked up to, as a 40-year-old, to even think about a 14-year-old like that. Like, listen, I do understand that, you know, like girls in their 20s, even if you're 40, like, that's kind of hard, but like a 40, this is such a kid, especially if you have your own kid, you know, and you look at it, and there is like the kid that is not much older. It's like disgusting, man. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, 40. Have you seen a 14-year-old? Bro, they are still like snotty and they're playing Roblox and shit.
2022, and their second physical meeting happened in May 2025.
Oh, wait, this is that recent? It just happened like this year? Damn.
When she was still a legal minor. And Gao himself acknowledged the gravity of what he'd done. On stream, he stated that if she went to the police, he'd turn himself in. This was almost certainly a violation of Japan's child protection laws. And everyone watching Korikori's stream that night understood that. But as serious as Gao's confessions...
Okay, but why is there still like 20 minutes out of this video? In my head, like, this is already over. Why is there still 20 minutes out of the video? Why? Wait, what? Just look at it. Why?
Already were, there was more. And the next accusations were of an equally dark nature.
Oh, no.
Partway through the stream, Korikori revealed a new layer to the story, one that blurred the line between fiction and real-life harm. It turned out that Gao's work as an illustrator...
Bro, but look at his art. It was so good. It's so cute. Oh, I'm so mad about that.
Trader wasn't limited to safe commercial projects. He was also known for creating adult doujinjis, self-published manga with explicit content. And according to the victim, some of those works weren't entirely fictional. During the stream, Korikori questioned Gao directly. "You've confirmed that you used the victim's ex-girlfriend's name as a character in your doujinji, right?" Gao's answer was simple. Yes, intentionally.
Why are men so retarded sometimes? Why? Why would you do that?
But the situation was worse than that. Korikori revealed that Gao had previously used a different underage girl he had dated 5 to 6 years.
Bro, why is he always dating underage girls? That's so fucked up, bro. What's wrong with literally anyone above 20? Jesus fucking Christ.
Earlier as inspiration for one of his adult doujinshi works. The link was discovered when
I remember this OC. No. Oh, you're ruining it for me. Oh no.
readers noticed that a character either shared the same name or a very similar one to the real girl. For everyone listening, the implication was deeply disturbing. Gao hadn't just drawn fictional stories. He had used real people, real minors, mind you, as material for adult works. And the breaches of trust didn't stop there. Korikori also disclosed that Gao had leaked confidential information about the Vtubers he worked with, including Aqua herself. During conversations with the victim, Gao reportedly shared Aqua's actual age when she debuted in Hololive, something never publicly revealed. He also disclosed personal details about Aqua's dealings with Cover Corporation, and according to the victim, Gao said Cover wanted Aqua to sign a non-compete contract, preventing her from debuting immediately as Sakuna Yuki.
Okay, I'm not surprised about that. There's just company being company. Of course, they were trying to protect themselves. They didn't want like one of their biggest talent to leave and then just take their clout.
after her Hololive graduation. Aqua allegedly had resisted. By this point, the scandal wasn't just about Gao's personal relationships anymore. It was about betrayal. Betrayal of the fans, betrayal of the VTuber talents who trusted him, and betrayal of an industry that had once viewed him as a respected artist. The revelations had reached their end, but Gao's downfall had only just begun. The reactions from fans,
please don't tell me that there is more. I can only take so long.
An industry circle was immediate and devastating. Gao wasn't just any illustrator. He was a
I just looked at the fucking censorship. I was like, wait a second. I don't remember this horse, deer. I don't know what this is next to me. It's yeah. Same question mark.
He was a beloved figure, both inside and outside of Hololive. Minato Aqua herself had spoken about him in high regard. For many fans, he was part of her identity. After all, he had designed both her Aqua and her Yuki model. The revelation that someone so trusted, so admired, could be at the center of such serious allegations left the VTuber community stunned. On social media, the mood was a mix of disbelief, anger, and heartbreak. Sakuna Yuki's fans, Aqua's reincarnation, rallied around her, but the atmosphere was heavy. People weren't just upset, they were lost. They were confused. Many fans, especially those who had followed Aqua's careers for years, didn't know how to process the betrayal. Even other
I still don't understand what was he thinking about going onto this live podcast. Just like, hey, let me just confess all of my crimes. Yeah. Just like that, live 4K.
Artists who once worked alongside Gao publicly shared their sadness and confusion. Some clung to the faint hope that the person who joined Korikori's stream wasn't really him, but with Gao confirming the accusations live and even apologizing directly to the victim, denial felt like grasping at shadows. Many viewers agreed that Korikori's stream did at least one important thing. He convinced the victim to tell her mother and consider going to the police. And yet, even that moment was uncomfortable. Korikori had shown the private message the victim sent her mother live on stream, a move some saw as sensationalism, others as necessary evidence. At this point, public opinion was nearly unanimous. People weren't waiting to see if the accusations were true. They were waiting to see what Gao would do next. His silence also
I'm sorry. I just had this very fucking grim idea that what he would do next is just go and find another girlfriend. Probably some inappropriate. It would be so in character for him. What would he do next? Oh my god, I'm sorry.
social media was deafening. And for fans, collaborators, and even casual followers, there was only one word that echoed through the community: betrayal. Following Korikori's exposed stream, the VTuber community was holding its breath. Everyone was waiting to see what Yuki Sakuna would do. After all, her name was now attached to this controversy more than anyone else's. While Gao was a respected illustrator within industry circles, illustrators themselves rarely carried the public recognition of influencers or talents. But Korikori's stream had changed that. By framing the situation around Minato Aqua, now reincarnated as Yuki Sakuna, the scandal had pulled her directly in.
I bet she has to change her model. There is no way that she doesn't have to change it. Like, I wouldn't want to be tied to a person like this. You can literally commission anything, anyone.
To the center of the storm. But Yuki Sakuna acted quickly. Just one day after Korikori's livestream on June 30, 2025, she addressed the situation indirectly through a tweet to her 628,000 followers.
Damn.
Her message was subtle but telling. I'm currently making adjustments regarding future activities, and I'll let you know as soon as things are finalized. Due to scheduling, there are some work announcements coming up soon, and I'd be happy if you could warmly support those. Thank you for understanding. But it wasn't long before she made a formal announcement. On July 2nd, 2025, Sakuna released an official statement that addressed the situation directly. She would no longer be working with Gao. In response to the confirmation of inappropriate behavior by the illustrator, we have decided to refrain from using illustration in the future. However, we make exceptions for recent work that is already in progress. After discussing the matter with the client, please understand this in advance. I own the rights to the character design and will continue to work on them. On the other hand, we are currently in careful discussions regarding the visuals to be used in the live broadcast, including the use of a new illustrator. Although this is a sudden announcement, we would like to continue.
Can you imagine that you just commission someone? You spend like probably tens of thousands of dollars, and it turns out that he just really cannot keep it in his pants when he is around like young girls. Like, how fucked up that is. You're just like, yep, I guess I will have to change because I don't want to be tied to this guy.
Continue our activities as usual, so we would appreciate if you could keep a warm eye on us. We hope you will continue to support Sakuna Yuki in the future. The message was professional, calm, but unmistakably firm. Sakuna was cutting ties. In an industry where silence is often the norm, her swift decision to publicly distance herself from Gao sent a clear message. This was not something she could ignore. And then Yuki Sakuna went live to address the controversy. But this wasn't her usual upbeat stream. Her tone was serious, her background was minimal. She even joked that her setup looked like an old school Nico Nico broadcast. But the humor faded quickly. She got straight to the point. For those who had been following her updates on Twitter, she said the situation was probably obvious by now. But for everyone else, she explained her illustrator, the man responsible for her character.
Can you imagine how much bigger fuss this would have been if she would have been still in Hololive? Like, I feel like that Hololive could have even sued this guy for like damaging the brand of Hololive or some shit, because they would have been in trouble because of this.
Her design had done something terribly serious, and now the consequences were public. Sakuna confirmed what many fans had feared. She stated that she and her team had urgently suspended the use of Gao's illustrations. She described the scandal as big news, admitting that it had caused chaos behind the scenes, saying things had been extremely difficult. But what stood out the most was her raw honesty.
See, this is why you have to make sure that whenever you work with someone, you work with losers who have no sexual life. If they are like not getting laid, then it's easy. They will never get cancelled. It's true. It's true.
Sakuna openly admitted her shock and frustration, saying,
本当に何にも知らんくて、いやびっくりした。まあ、思うことはいっぱいあるよ。正直ね、何やってんだおバカって思ったよ。
She described how overwhelming it felt when the scandal erupted.
本当に私のね、目線から見るともう一夜にして街が吹き飛んだ感じなのよ。起きたら世紀末だったみたいな。ほんとそれぐらいの感覚なの。一体何があったんだってばよ。
Then came something no one expected. She hinted at the financial damage caused by the scandal.
いつかね、まあお金の面とかでも出したいもんね。ビビるよ。とんでもないよ。正直。マジでびっくりすると思う。
But it wasn't just...
Well, I mean, I don't think people watch her less, right? But the model art with all of the assets that she's unable to use, I would say it's probably above 20k. At least. If not more. Yeah, it is burnt money. And like, the thing is that... I'm sure that some people will be like, oh yeah, it's not your fault, but most of the internet will not care, and she's going to get shit if she continues to use it, and no one is going to reimburse her for that.
It's about money, it was about powerlessness. She explained to viewers,
私にどうにかできる問題とどうにもできない問題があって、私だけがじゃあ損害を被るだけならいいのよ。その損害を受け入れてってなってくるんだけど、もっと大きな規模感の会社さんとかが関わってくると、その会社さんの判断とかもあったりするわけ。
And then came the moment fans had been dreading, her plans for the future. Sakuna confirmed that a redesign was likely coming, but she wasn't too sure on it yet.
デザインというか、ちょっと、変わるかなと。リデザインという形で、2バージョンを考えています。イラストレーターさんは、多分それぞれ違うかも。
Yet, despite everything, Sakuna took time to thank everyone who had supported her. She said that industry colleagues...
She could go to the artist who drew Rushia. That's also a pretty cute model. And maybe that person has a shittier sex life. What the fuck do we know?
Friends and fans had helped her get through what she described as the hardest period of her career. Near the end of her stream, she issued one last warning to fans.
Do not fuck those people. Do not. Zip it. Just use super glue to tie your dick to your underwear. Do not the children.
情報を鵜呑みにしないでください。
It's like yesterday, that guy who was like screaming in chat, Scoo, you don't have to fuck them! Scoo, you don't have to fuck them! I have no idea what he was talking about, but he just kept spamming it with caps lock. This is my message to this artist dude. That, go, you don't have to fuck them!
それを拡散しないでください。確証のない情報を。どれが本当でどれが嘘かはね、しっかり見極めて。
And finally, she reassured everyone that this wouldn't be the end for her. Even after losing a trusted illustrator, even after public betrayal, she promised to keep moving forward. And just like that, the fallout reached the official stage. Gao's career wasn't just ending, it was being erased. Because following Korikori's expose, Gao's professional collapse began almost immediately. One by one, companies he had worked with started to distance themselves from him. One of the first was the PC game girls' creation Shoujo Art Tales, published by X-Noah and part of the DMM group. On June 30th, 2025, just a day after the scandal broke, Girls Creation PR issued a public announcement confirming Gao's involvement in their project. They wasted no time. The statement began, "We are providing information regarding some character designs that have been inquired about. Please check the in-game announcement or the attached images for details." Gao was responsible for the character design for the game. But that wasn't all. In a longer statement posted to their official website, the management acknowledged receiving a wave of inquiries about Gao's involvement, and they admitted they didn't have yet a full understanding of the situation, stating, "We do not have a detailed grasp of the situation, but we will continue to confirm the facts." They then confirmed that Gao was no longer working on any ongoing content for the game. However, the most significant part of their announcement came next. Please be aware that there is a possibility that the character designs may change. In other words, even characters already in the game could...
But the bonka honka donka. Oh. What a shame. The honka donka honka. Man, the honkers will stay? No, they will not stay.
Characters already in the game could soon be removed or totally redesigned. This announcement triggered a mixed response from players. While many supported the company's decision to distance itself from Gao, others were conflicted. Some fans felt uneasy about losing characters they had come to love simply because of the illustrator's personal behavior. After all, as some pointed out, the characters themselves hadn't done anything wrong. But from the company's perspective, the risk was too clear. Gao's name had become a liability, and Girls Creation PR wasn't taking any chances. For now, his art remained in the game, but
what a shame. He did have a really cute art though. God dang it. These sex pest people.
His future was uncertain.
Oh, Gao did Aqua's Azur Lane design? Oh no.
And yet again, another client prepared to erase him. By early July, yet another major publisher joined the growing list of companies cutting ties with Gao. On July 1st, Kadokawa's Dengenki Bunko, one of Japan's most prestigious light novel publishers, announced that they would be replacing Gao as illustrator for the popular light novel series I'm a Guild Receptionist.
Such good art though. Fuck me, man.
But I don't want to work overtime, so I'm going to defeat the boss solo, more commonly known as Gilmasu. The announcement made through their official website was simple and...
Do you guys know this? You guys know this? I'm sorry. I've seen the chat for all the gentlemen who knew this.
Straight to the point. No reason was given for the decision, but for those following the scandal, the timing spoke for itself. Dengeki Bunko stated, "We sincerely apologize for all of our devoted readers for the concern caused. We are currently in discussion regarding the illustrator for the new book and the handling of existing books, and we'll make an announcement once a decision has been made." In other words, Gao's replacement was not just for future volumes. Discussions were already underway regarding what to do with the existing 8 published volumes, whether to reprint them with new artwork or leave them as they were. Gilmasu wasn't a small or niche title. It had been published.
They actually just want to nuke the entire thing. I didn't think that they would just actually erase anything and everything that he touched. It makes sense the more you think about it, but I didn't think that it would, you know,
published since March 2021, had won the Gold Prize at the 27 Dengenki Novel Prize, and had even received a TV anime adaptation earlier in 2025. For Dengenki Bunko, this was a high-profile series, and removing Gao as its illustrator was not a decision they made lightly. Unlike some smaller publishers, Kadokawa made no attempt to soften the news. They acted decisively. Another major project, another severed contract, and Gao's reputation fell further into freefall. And then another major blow to his career came from the anime and light novel series Welcome to the Exile's Dinner.
Bro, why are visual novels always having this like entire description as titles? Welcome to the Dinner of the Exile, the tale of the mightiest chef who was booted from his guild.
One of his most public and recognizable projects. Originally, Gao had been credited as the character designer for both the light novel series and its upcoming TV anime adaptation, but that changed almost overnight. By June 30th, just days after the scandal broke, fans noticed a quiet but deliberate change. On the official website for the anime, the staff credits had been altered. The line reading character design Gao was removed. No explanation, no announcement, just gone. This deletion was later confirmed through archival snapshots from the Wayback Machine, proving that Gao's name had been scrubbed from the official anime site before the first episode even aired. And then on July 2nd,
Bro is literally getting Thanos snapped by the internet. All of the companies are just like, nope, never existed. We haven't even heard about him. Who?
formal announcement followed from Overlap's Novels, the publisher of the original light novel series. In their official blog post, they stated, "We're currently in discussion regarding the new illustrator and timing of the response, and will provide an update once a decision has been made." They confirmed that not only would future volumes of the light novel use a different illustrator, but even previously published editions of the novels might be reissued with entirely new artwork. In other words, Gao was being removed from both the anime adaptation and the original novels that it was based on. For a series that had captivated readers and was preparing for its anime broadcast, this was no minor adjustment. And for Gao, the message was unmistakable. His name wasn't just being pushed aside, it was being erased. But also he deserved it. And yet Gao's situation continued to worsen as another high-profile project publicly severed ties with him.
Oh look, Hololive.
This time it was the One and No Watson, a new light novel published under Shogakukan's Gagaga Bunko label. The novel wasn't just another release, it had already gained recognition, having won the Excellence Award at the 19th Shogakukan Light Novel Awards. The series, positioned as a contemporary mystery with a unique spin on the detective genre, was expected to be a significant title for the publisher. Originally scheduled for release in July 18th, 2020,
do you think he will get sued by these companies? Do you think like he would have to pay back because all of these companies are like losing money or something on their end?
the timing couldn't be worse, and Gao was responsible for the character designs and cover art.
You don't think
the
so?
novel's future suddenly shifted. On June 30th, the official announcement came, stating the release will be postponed and have a change of illustrator due to the...
Yeah, but like, okay, he has to go, right? He has to go to jail for this. Not for like you know, the company art thingy, but like doing the girl. Surely, right?
The circumstances involving the original illustrator, Gao. They sincerely apologized to everyone who was looking forward to it. Unlike previous projects where Gao's existing work remained for the time being, One and Watson was halted outright. The novel's release was postponed, all illustration tied to Gao was being replaced before the public would ever see them. They wanted none of that, and the publisher acted with a full restart. For Gao, this was the complete shutdown of a title that was supposed to mark the next chapter in his career, and once again, the industry moved on without him. In just a matter of days, Gao's career entirely collapsed. From trusted illustrator to industry pariah, his clients cut ties, his work were pulled or redesigned, and his...
What do you even do in a state like this? Like, let's say hypothetically he doesn't actually go to jail. What are you going to do? No one is going to ever hire you as an illustrator. Do you just like pick up a new job from the beginning? Like, I don't know, become a barista? Sudoku? Nah. Burger flip time? Food industry? I don't think I want to take my burger from this man.
That Gao dude got unpersoned quicker and harder than even Nikolai Yuzhovkek.
Who?
His online presence disappeared. His Pixiv accounts were closed. His fan box was gone.
I think I was even supporting his fan box. Bro. Fuck.
His name completely erased. And yet, perhaps the most unsettling part of this entire story is how it even came to light at all. Because if not for one bizarre, almost impossible twist of fate, none of this might have been exposed. By sheer coincidence, Gao unknowingly dated the same minor.
I am actually shocked by the fact that this guy was dating the girl and he just met her for a second time and couldn't recognize her. That's actually so offensive. Imagine that you're dating someone for I don't know how many months, and you listen. If they did the horizontal mambo and the tango, then surely he looked at her face more than once, right? So, you know, how the fuck do you not recognize? His vision wasn't focused on her face? Oh, come on. She grew up. It's 2 years, bro. It's not like she grew like a beard. There's no fucking way that she changed that much.
Twice, years apart. He blocked her after both relationships too. And when he broke up with her a second...
I don't know, man. I did not change from 14 to 16 that much. But then again, I don't have big boobs or anything. I don't know.
Time, she chose to speak out, partially out of...
Also, the fact that she didn't say anything. Like, do you imagine, like, they are just, like, cuddling in bed watching movies, and it's like, do you not remember me from somewhere? Like, how the fuck did she stay quiet? How did she not try to do, like, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, that, hey, actually, do you remember that girl? Who was your previous girlfriend? She did, he ignored it, he didn't believe her. That's actually impressive in like a fucked up way.
Anger. And if it had been anyone else that second time, Gao might still be working quietly behind the scenes today. What a chilling thought. But as his career collapsed, one question lingered. What happens next? Japan's legal system has long faced criticism for its handling of sexual crimes, and past cases offer little reassurance. In 2020, for example, Tatsuya Mitsuki, the writer of Act Age, was arrested for molesting schoolgirls. He received a suspended sentence, 1 year and 6 months. He never served time. Then there's Nobuhiro Watsuki, the creator of Rurouni Kenshin, who was arrested in 2017 for possession of CP material.
Bro, that's kind of fucked up. The Kenshin, wow.
His punishment, a fine approximately of $1,900.
That's it? Wait, for having that kind of stuff, that's it? You just got a fine? Like parking at the wrong place and that's it?
And a brief hiatus from his manga. International sales of Rurouni Kenshin paused for a time, but ultimately it resumed. And the series even received a new anime reboot in 2023. Both cases led to widespread outrage, and yet both creators continued their careers. It's worth noting both of these cases occurred before Japan's landmark legal reforms in 2023, so whether those changes will affect Gao's situation remains to be seen. But at the time of this recording, no formal charges have been confirmed, and Gao himself had issued no public statement beyond his confession during Korikori's stream.
So there's not gonna be anything happening about it? He's just going to lay low and do whatever? He could unironically just change a little bit his art style and just run under a different name. And that's it.
But in the court of public opinion, the verdict is clear. His clients are gone, his works are being replaced, and even if the legal system remains uncertain, his career is not. Because in industries built on trust, on parasocial bonds with fans, the loss of public faith is often a harsher sentence than any court could deliver. And for the VTuber world, the anime industry, and fans alike, this story serves as a sobering reminder. Behind every username is a person, and sometimes those people are hiding things far darker than anyone could imagine. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today's breakdown and want to support the channel, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a future upload. And if you're interested in exclusive videos, anime reactions, and unfiltered commentary I can't post here on YouTube, check out my Patreon. The link's in the description below. Your support helps keeps these deep dives going every single week. Oh, and if you want to discuss this story or just hang out with other anime and VTuber fans, come join my Discord server at discord.gg/Rima. It's free and we'd love to have you there. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. And while exact prefer...
Wow. I actually can't believe it that he dated the same girl and couldn't recognize her. You have no idea how angry I would be if I would be spending time with someone and then I would be like, hey, do you remember me for 2 years ago? And he would be just like, nah, dog, ain't no fucking way. Just like literally just laughs at you. It's like, I don't think so. Jesus. How much would this screw you up? Bro, I think I would be spending a few days just staring at the paint dry. I would be like, I deserve more. I am better than this. That's crazy. That's actually, oh, that's so sad. That's so, Also, the fact that he used, like, other ex-girlfriend's name for his, like, OC and whatnot. Ugh. Fuck that. Maybe he got glasses. Bro, he needs brain cells, not glasses.